Oh. Oh, hello there. Hi. How are you doing? It's good to see you all. It's so good to see everyone. There's so many people out there in the world. It's good to see you. Gonna be drawing some ghosts. Some live ghosts. The ghosts themselves are dead. But I'm going to be live, drawing these dead ghosts. I don't think there's living ghosts. You know what? That's probably wrong. There's probably some poets who are living ghosts. If I had to guess, I would say there's at least one poet who's a living ghost. You know the type. You know. Well, I've got my trusty Papermate Flare pens. The perfect pen for drawing a ghost. I've got two of them here. Two delightful Papermate pens. Gonna do some cap removal ASMR. Here's what it sounds like when a Papermate Flare cap comes undone. I'm gonna put it right up to the microphone. Here you go. You hearing that? I'm gonna put the cap on now. Cap off? Cap on. It's got kind of a nice sound to it. The cap off, cap on. It's a good pen, Papermate Flare. It's got those two hearts. Look at those two hearts right there. You see the hearts I'm talking about? They really shine in the light. The light catches them perfectly. Still no sponsor from Papermate? No, they still haven't sponsored me. I'd love to get some free Papermate Flare pens. They're not expensive pens. To be honest, they're reasonably cheap. But they're very high quality. Rewatched all of Shadowstone Park today. Wish I had more money to throw at you. I love it. Glad you like it. I'm very excited to be continuing the work on Shadowstone thanks to the patron support. I've got a lot of ghosts to draw now, though. I'm drawing 5 ghosts a day. I don't need to be drawing exactly 5. I think to catch up to Patreon stuff, I need to be drawing at least 3.5 ghosts a day. And I'm drawing 5, so I'm staying ahead of the ghost curve. Gotta stay ahead. So this is the example ghost I have right here. This is kind of classic ghost drawing stuff. I like drawing big noses. I come from a family of very large noses. Come from a Greek family. Big noses, like to represent them in my art. Got the ghost butt. Not all of my ghost drawings do have ghost butts. Sorry, the camera's a little bit shaky. I've got the camera attached to the same table that I'm drawing on, which is not great. I shouldn't be doing that, but the arm I have for the camera is not quite long enough to work on any other surface. I gotta get a longer camera arm. One day. How are ghosts related to Patreon? Oh, the $25 Patreon level. You got a new ghost in the mail every month. I draw ghosts on these lovely card papers. These cards. The little indent. I draw ghosts and send them off to supporters. Well, let's get started. Monthly ghosts, yeah. Each month you're a supporter at that level, you get a new ghost. Now I don't know how other people draw ghosts. I do like to start with the nose. We'll start with just a classic ghost. Classic ghost. Start with the nose. For those of you who don't know how ghost drawings are done, this is a good starting point. Just a nice nose. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good nose. Let's zoom in on this nose right here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that nose. Ah, that's a nice one. All right. Now the next step I usually do is to make the mouth. Oh, perfect. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, why is it all the way over there? Well, this is a ghost, of course. What I love about ghosts is they can do sort of just about anything. Ghosts can do anything and be anywhere and be anything. So let's continue this drawing. Let's get some eyes in here. You know what? I don't want to do the eyes yet. I do a variety of different types of ghost eyes, and I've got an idea of the types of eyes I want to use for this drawing. So let's just connect the nose and the mouth now. Get a nice head shape going here. Oh, things are going well for this ghost. Oh, things are going well. Now, I mentioned the eyes. It's at this point that we're going to get the eyes done. I do a couple different types of eyes. You can actually see two distinct types in this intro drawing. These eyes here require pre-planning because the eye part goes all the way up to and past the edge of the face. Whereas these eyes don't. Those are the kinds of eyes that we're going to be drawing right here. I find these eyes very expressive. Oh, wonderful. Some worry lines. This ghost's a little bit stressed. Now, I do like to give my ghosts some hair, but only a few strands. Ghosts don't keep a lot of hair around, like a couple do. But for the most part, I have these sort of wavy strands and then a couple of shorter ones. Oh, this is turning out so good. Philip, thank you for the 2,500 Chilean pesos. Hey Jason, I'm still at work. Quick question. Does Patreon take less of a cut than YouTube? Have an excellent day, everyone. See you all in the valley. Yes. Yeah, like, all of these services take a cut. That's why they exist, but yeah, I think in terms of like the total cut, Patreon's one of the better places to ensure that the majority of your donation gets to me. Alright, now we got a very important part. We've got a very important thing to draw here. Oh, there was a question I missed. What was that question? Looking for some of your old videos I can't find? Month of Birds and the Nintendo Stock Series? Check the playlists tabs on this channel. I do have some unlisted videos for various reasons. Sometimes the videos are just kind of clogging up the timeline and making it difficult for people to find stuff they're actually looking for. And most people aren't looking for the Month of series. But all of that is in in the playlists tab. Just look for the Month of tab and then the FilmCow Gaming, or not Month of tab, the Month of playlist and the FilmCow Gaming playlist. They're all there. Alright, we got a very important thing to draw here. It is the butt. I don't put a butt on every ghost that I draw. You know, I don't want to put limitations on myself that I gotta draw a butt on every ghost. But, you know, most of them do have their butts hanging out, so that should be represented. I like to draw this cheek first. And then this cheek. And then there's a little hump down here. And then usually the ghost's wispy kind of tail curls around the back there. Oh, this is a good ghost. This is a classic ghost. Raj, thank you for the $5. Bravo, thank you, Raj. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's so kind of you. Don't want to be known as the ghost butt guy. Well, I guess I'm already kind of known as an artist who draws a lot of ghost butts. But, you know, being known as something and having that as a genuine limitation on your art is a different thing. People love the butts. And for good reason. Ghost butts are very alluring. How many ghosts do you draw per month? I think at the moment I'm drawing about 100. About 100 a month. For the Patreon. You can get one of your own. You can get your own ghost butt. Alright, this ghost is going to be saying something. Sometimes I have the ghost saying a ghost. Like, this will go out and become another ghost. Sometimes I actually have them saying things. For instance, I had a period of time in which all the ghosts were saying lyrics from the French bubble pop band Superbus. I had another period of time in which all the ghosts were just speaking in runes. Sometimes if I'm listening to an audiobook while I'm drawing ghosts, I'll have them just say lines from the audiobook that I'm listening to. And sometimes they're just saying passing thoughts that I have. This time, I think I am just gonna have this ghost saying another ghost. It's a classic. Yeah, nice. Jordan, thank you for the 2 Canadian. I enjoy these ghosts. Oh, good. I enjoy them too. Thank you, Jordan. I do like ghosts, and I like drawing them. So there's 2 more elements that this needs. I do sign each of my ghost drawings. Sometimes I sign them, well, I'll be honest, 99% of the time I sign them before they're done. I'm so confident in my art that I sign them before they're finished. Put my signature there. I've gotten some comments on... I sell some novelettes and some other stuff on Etsy. I've gotten some comments a few times of people accusing me of not really signing them. Of like, of having the signature pre-printed in the books and whatnot. And no, my signature just kind of looks the same each time because it's a signature. When I sign, I use a Uniball. I forget what kind of Uniball it is. It's a nice Uniball. It's got a nice dark ink. It's a high quality ink. I can understand how someone might make that mistake, but I do sign them all. And I know my signature is not particularly, like, complicated. There's the J at the beginning, there's a J right there, and then a squiggle at the end. But I do sign them all with my regular signature. And the ghost drawings, of course, all signed as well. There's one more element that this needs. There's one single additional element that this drawing needs. And that is some sort of, like, sparkles or something around it. I do a variety of different patterns. Sometimes I just do dots. Sometimes I do larger dots. Sometimes I do triangles. Sometimes I do stars. I think this one, stars would work. Yeah, look at this. Gives it a kind of cosmic feel. Like ghosts could be anywhere in the universe. There could be a ghost to the left. There could be a ghost to the right. There could be a ghost all the way up in outer space. And there we go. Thank you, trusty Papermate Flare. This is a ghost, and this'll go out to someone. Someone who is a Patreon supporter is gonna get this exact drawing. Congratulations to whoever you are. Congratulations. And let's move on to the next one. Ba-boo, ba-boo, boo. Gonna take a sip of my ginger beer. It's got Fever Tree. Refreshingly light ginger beer. Look at that ginger in there. You can see the ginger. You can see the ginger bits floating in. It's very gingery. Ah, delightful. Very refreshing. Alright, let's draw this next ghost. Oh, I'm gonna take the cap off closer to the microphone. Some nice ASMR here. Alright, let's draw a ghost. Hope none of these ghosts commit war crimes. I don't know if a ghost can. I don't think that their influence on the world is enough that a war crime would be possible, but I guess we'll see once Henry Kissinger dies. If there's any ghost who will be able to commit a war crime, it would be the ghost of Henry Kissinger. He's 99, so death's gotta be coming for him at some point. I know all these old ghouls live forever off the life force they suck out of the innocent, but his time has gotta come at some point. Alright, next ghost. I think there's a type of ghost that I've been really into drawing recently. There's a type of ghost that I've been super into, and I'm gonna draw one right here. Alright, now start off with a smaller than usual nose. Right here. And then a little mouth. And then I got some eyes. Now look at this. So far you're thinking, dang, there's a small ghost right here. Can hardly see it. You zoom in and it's still only taking in a little bit of the screen space. That's just not a lot. Let me see if I can focus this a little better. Perfect. Yeah, look at that ghost. Now, here's the thing that I like to do with this. I start like this, and then make a little chin here. Look at this. I've been having a lot of fun with these. I've been making a whole bunch of these recently. If you're a Patreon supporter, it's entirely possible you'll get one of these ghosts soon. Alright, go, let's put this button here. Sometimes I like to make the ghost tail just kind of keep going for a while. There's really no limit to how long a ghost tail can go. I'm gonna go ahead and sign already, just so I don't forget. Ha! Zoom in 1 second. My signature, it's the same as the other one. Wait just a second here. Wait just a moment. Alright. Perfect. A lot of good hair there. Now, should this ghost be saying something? I think so. I think it would be nice if this ghost had something to say that wasn't just another ghost. Oh. Refreshing. What does this ghost find refreshing? Well, that's up for the viewer to decide. It's a sort of interactive art. You look at it, and you have your own thoughts about what the ghost finds refreshing. You could stare at this for, you know, days and just contemplate what is refreshing. Sometimes I draw, you know, the regular cartoon line for dialogue, and sometimes I do dots. The dots are especially helpful for a ghost like this, whose mouth is so far away from the edge of the ghost. You know, the dots can kind of go anywhere. The dots can go anywhere they want. I don't like to do a straight line with the dots, though. They usually have a little loop. Alright, we've got a lot of empty space here, which means it's triangle time. Sometimes I'll draw other ghosts here, sometimes I'll draw shapes like triangles. I guess it depends on how many ghosts I really think the piece needs. Sometimes a work requires many ghosts. Sometimes you really should just have one ghost there. This is a ghost that really takes center stage. Yeah, you know what? I think this is good. I think this is a lovely ghost. This is a A+ ghost. I'm gonna add this to the pile. I would date that ghost. Seems like a good, very dateable ghost. I like these cards. They're made by Jam Paper, also not a sponsor. A6 size, I believe. This little indent. It's nice for the art to sit inside. It's like it's protected. It's like it's in its own little frame. Just a nice paper. It's high quality. Thick paper. Just good quality cardstock from Jam Paper. Alright, let's get this ghost drawn. Can ghosts have shark eyes? They can have shark eyes. I've drawn some ghosts with shark eyes. Not too often. There are some ghost horses, though, and those definitely have shark eyes. Alright, let's see. I think, for this one, we're gonna start with some eyes. Not shark eyes. I like to give myself a challenge sometime where I'll just put some eyes around the page. And then, you know, just like a ghost would in real life, the ghost sort of comes into focus in different parts. You know what? I want to put a mouth over here. Yeah, it's a weird kind of mouth, but it's a mouth. Gotta put a nose somewhere. Now, most of the time I draw ghost butts a very specific way, but sometimes I like to place the butt just kind of off. Off like this. Yeah. Alright, there's a couple more elements that this needs. I like to put some little eyebrows over the eyes. Yeah, it's really coming together. This is a special one. Keep a copy of Jessica the Wizard Eats a Third Horse on a bookshelf that all house visitors can find easily. I've never read it. It's a nice book for that. It's a good book for having on a shelf. Alright. What else should be in this piece? Well, first of all, the mouth should be saying something. The ghost is just kind of making a little sinister laugh. This ghost is up to something. You see how that one small word has suddenly given sinister intent to this ghost. You don't know what this ghost is up to now, but they're up to something. They're up to something, I bet. I bet this ghost is planning some mischief, perhaps. Would have thought it would be miserable with that shape. Most ghosts kind of figure out their own shape. You know, once you've been ghost for a long enough, why do you need to keep a sort of humanish shape? You don't. You can be whatever shape your spirit wants. Most ghosts do keep the butt, though. There's a logic behind all of this. Most ghosts do keep their booty. Just don't want to get rid of it. Alright. Let's see. I want to put an orb over here. And this orb is going to have a face in it. And this face is not particularly happy about what's going on here. Some conflict. There's so much drama that you can put in a ghost drawing. There's so much drama. You know what? I'm gonna put just a little bit more drama. There's a ghost down here who's just really loving whatever's going on up there. There's so much happening. Alright, one last thing I'm gonna add. Now, there's already a lot going on here, so I don't want to add too much. But I do want some kind of, dots floating around. Just some ghost dust. Yeah, add some texture. I think this one's perfect. This is a great ghost drawing right here. This is a nice one. Do you have a ghost reject pile or any undesirable ghost drawings? I think of all the ghost drawings I've ever done, there's only been like 3 or 4 that I haven't liked and that I've gotten rid of. I do dramatically tear them up when that happens. I refuse to send those out. I know that there's some people who would like the rejects, but no, they get shorn to pieces. tossed into the fire. Alright. Now, I like to work around little defects in the paper. Gem paper does a very good job of maintaining a very high quality product. Sometimes though there's like a little mark. You can see right here a little mark in the paper. I don't know what causes it. I guess during manufacturing it's just a tiny imperfection in the paper right there. But we can work with that. Usually what I'll do if there's an imperfection like that, I'll start off drawing a mouth. Just kind of around the imperfection. And then fill it in with black. And you won't be able to tell now. You won't be able to tell at all. Problem solved. Oh, this ghost is going off the rails. This ghost is going places. There is, of course, still a but. Very important. Yeah, it looks nice. Look at this. This is good. It's a collab between you and the paper company. I guess that's a nice way to think about it. This is a collaboration. The little defects are... They're input in the drawing. They're setting the criteria. I gotta go ahead and sign down here. Perfect. Now, already this ghost is largely on this part of the paper. There's still half the entire paper ready. So there's so many possibilities here. I'm gonna take a sip of my ginger beer. Now, this ghost could be saying something, but that's a lot of page to give to this ghost. I think instead this is going to be an instance in which the ghost is saying another ghost. There's still some room for some more stuff. I'm gonna put another face here. Yeah. I think there's room for even more faces, you know what? None of them are doing particularly well. Wow. Give some little chin hairs. I bet I could sneak another face down here. This is what I like about ghost drawings. There's just so much that can be done in terms of experimentation. You can really get away with just about anything. Look at this. I think this is nice. I'm gonna put some dots around here too. Add some texture. There was another little imperfection over there that I put a dot on. And it's done. Look at this one. This is a ghost, all right. This is a nice ghost. Someone's getting this ghost. This ghost is going to someone on the Patreon. Congratulations, supporter. Now this has all been very wild. I think we should get back to basics for just at least one ghost. The basic ghost I can draw pretty quickly. You know, you start with a big nose, kind of a smirk face. Now we're gonna, you know what, I said I was gonna do a classic ghost, but we're gonna make one big change that I like to make. You know, this starts off, you're thinking, I know where this ghost is going. I've seen this ghost before. Well, this is the thing I've been really into doing lately. You know, usually I would start a line over here and make the head shape, but what if we just continue the nose down? Now, you might be asking, where are the eyeballs? Every ghost doesn't need eyeballs, but this one's definitely getting it. There you go. Oh. That's a good ghost. I like this one. I like to draw a lot of suns too, and I think that this is a nice candidate for a sun drawing. Now, of course, as you know, the sun is also a ghost. So the sun's gonna get a little face. Something's bothering the sun today. Sun needs an ass. I imagine that the sun does have a butt. It's just on the other side, facing the Earth. So, like, if the sun were to spin around, you'd see the butt on the other side. And the sun is very bashful about their solar booty, and so they keep it faced away from the Earth. A sass? It's this, yeah, the sun's sass. We need more Charlie the Unicorn merch. Yeah, I plan on the t-shirt company I had been going with for Charlie shirts and stuff had been got super into NFTs, and I've parted ways with that company. I'm looking for another one. I do have a physical album that came out. It's on the FilmCow Etsy shop, etsy.com/shop/FilmCow. It is the physical release of the grand finale soundtrack. You can get that for $10 now. This is a test print that I did. The test print, I always do test prints of this stuff because I usually make some sort of goof. And I did make a goof here. I did misspell soundtrack. I don't really know how that happened. But I did misspell soundtrack here. It is fixed on the one that the version that's being shipped out to people. It's messed up on both sides. It's not great. But you can get this on the Etsy shop now. Does come with a Pocket Man's card. A random Pocket Man's card. Oh look, it's Soup Poop. This particular copy, which is not going out because it does have the printing problem, it's got a Soup Poop in it. Wow! And I do sign the insert in the center. This one's got Soup Poop. So yeah, it's available on the Etsy shop. I think there's a link to it on the YouTube channel, or you can find a link at FilmCow.com. Got a second test copy here. Oh, what Pocket Man card is in here? Oh, it's Bert! Hey, look everyone, it's Bert. It's Bert. Yeah, random Pocket Man's card. Which one will you get with your Charlie the Unicorn the Grand Finale soundtrack? How many Pocket Man's cards are there? I think it's like 18 or 19 at this point. See? I added some more recently, and I forget how many more. There is one secret one, which is very rare. There's only like, I think there's only 3 of them that have been sent out in the entire time that I've been doing this. I like to have a rare card. It's very... No, I'm not going to say which card it is. You might get the super rare one and never know it. You might have one of the rarest Pocket Man's cards and have no idea. Horizon, thank you for the $5. Day 200 in the ghost house. One of the ghosts is live streaming. I cannot look away. I'd watch a ghost's live stream, absolutely. I would super watch a ghost live stream. Finished getting my first tattoo like an hour ago. Congratulations. What kind of tattoo you get? Alright, what else do I want to put in this? I think I just want to do triangles here. I'm in a triangle kind of mood. I like triangles, I like drawing them. It's a good shape. Nice. Yeah, I think this one's good. The ending of the last Shadowstone Park episode was a roller coaster of emotions. Yeah, the series has a lot of places to go. When Frederator initially asked me to pitch a show to them, I knew that it was possible that it would be picked up for many more episodes, and so I planned out a whole backstory and an arc for it, and then they only picked up 3 episodes, which was the initial order. So I thought, well, another series I'll never be able to see to the end, but thanks to Patreon, I'm able to, and I can't wait. I can't wait to share where it's going, because it's got some wild places it's going. Well, that ghost is done. We've done some good ghosts so far. Yeah, these are some nice ghosts. Continue on. Oh, actually, you know what? Before I continue, I do need to order some noodles. I'm ordering some noodles. I've got some noodles. I just need to place my order real quick. My cart's already set up. I've got a coupon code. I've got to use it before the end of the month. I'm ordering some noodles right now. I've got my cart here. Getting some bun hue, royal hue soup noodle. Yeah, let's get this ordered. Alright. Use my coupon. Oh, I'm saving $11. Nice, I'm saving $11 on these noodles. Alright, my order is placed. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Tip the delivery driver with ghosts. Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. I'm sure the delivery driver would just love to get a ghost tip. You should tip your delivery driver as well. Tip them as much as you can afford. Give them a bunch of cash. Let's see. I want to draw another one of these. Yeah. Looking good. Coupon code with noodles. Coupon code. I don't remember what it was. Noodles would have been a great coupon code. A beaver riddle was the. I typed the answer to a beaver riddle to get that code. Will you give these ghosts a full head of thick, luxurious hair? No, all the ghosts that I've drawn, for the most part, there's been a couple exceptions, but they all have these kind of wispy strands. It's just kind of a thing that happens with ghosts. Hard to keep track of, you know, all of that hair when it's your mind maintaining your physical shape. There's a lot of individual strands to keep track of. This ghost feels like they're thinking about something. Yeah. This ghost is thinking about a butt. As you do. He's kind of picturing another ghost with a big old ghost booty. Yeah. Yeah, just thinking about that butt. Two ghosts for the price of one. Yeah, a lot of the drawings have multiple ghosts. I'm thinking about adding another ghost to this, but I think it might be too many ghosts. So instead, I think I'm gonna add some orbs. Orbs can be ghosts too, in fact, they often are. But not always. Sometimes an orb's an orb. You know what? I'm gonna add a little shading around the orbs. Give these orbs some depth. Imagine tipping a delivery driver with a ghost drawing. Yeah, that'd be a pretty mean-spirited joke. You know what would be a fun version of that? You know, delivery drivers not getting paid enough for a job that's causing a lot of wear and tear in their car. So it's a hard life. Delivery driver. You know, prank tips. Not great. But think about, what about political donations? What if someone's running for Congress and you mail them a political donation and it's a ghost drawing? That would be a good version of that prank. You put a letter in the mail, and on the outside of the letter it's like, donation for your congressional campaign. And inside it's a big old ghost booty. Well, I like this. This one's got a lot of depth, but I think that there's something still missing. This might end up being too much, but I really think that these orbs need little satellite orbs. I don't think I've done this before, but I just feel in my heart that it needs this, and I don't know why. But that's art. Yeah, I think this has added something, but I don't know what it is. I don't want to add too much more. I feel like we're just about at the point where any more is going to be too much, so I'll stop here. And we'll move on to the next ghost. The real L. Frankage, thank you for the $4.99. What day in the ghost house is it? I believe at the moment we're coming up on day 70. I do have the next ghost house written. When will it be out? Who knows? It's been written for a while. Definitely by Halloween. Maybe that'll be a Halloween thing. Sorry, I'm about to take a sip of my ginger beer and I knocked it on the counter. Knocked it on the table. Alright, next ghost. Big nose again. Let's start with a big old ghost nose. This is the, I don't often disconnect the butt this much. But it felt right for this particular ghost. Let me sign down here. Yeah, we don't have much room for hair here, so I'm just gonna put a couple of just tiny strands. What's this ghost gonna say? That ghost is far too sexy. Yeah, it's a pretty sexy ghost. They're worried about something, though. They're worried or concerned regarding something. But what? We must contemplate this for a second. We really must think. What is it that this particular ghost is concerned with? Being too sexy. Inflation. Turtles. I feel like turtles is right. Given the general mental state of this ghost, I think spirals around here is pretty good. I like to draw some spirals sometimes instead of dots or triangles or stars. Most ghost drawings do not lend themselves to these spirals, but sometimes they really do. I feel like this is one of those cases. The spirals can be a lot. One more. There, yeah. Thank you, Papermate Flare Medium, for allowing this work to come into being. Turtles. That's another one down. Is the Vulo audience really shrinking? Oh yeah, each video does worse than the last. Yeah. There's weird stuff with how YouTube works. I think, to be honest, I think the main problem that my channel has had is YouTube pays a lot of attention to what people are clicking on and what they're not clicking on. And I do a retro game live stream every night on the channel, which a good percentage of my audience isn't interested in watching, which is fine, but YouTube doesn't really seem to differentiate between different types of content, and so I think what's ended up happening is twofold. One, YouTube is noticing that a lot of people are not clicking on the live stream each night, and that's generally decreased my own channel standings in the algorithm. And so when I put out a cartoon or something, it's just doesn't really get shown. And the other reason is, you know, a lot of people have unclicked the bell or whatever because they don't want to be notified every time that I'm doing a live stream, which is literally every day. I wish that there was like a better way to do both animated content and also live stream on the same channel without one eating the other, but that's how it goes. Tuned in just to share an idea for a ghost 2 days ago. Why not a ghost with a literal dump truck booty? A literal dump truck booty. Yeah, I could see that. I think I would have a hard time drawing it, an actual dump truck. I'd need some good references for that. Let me look up dump trucks. What about having a different channel for the VGV? I did that for a while. I did move the VGV to FilmCow Extra for a while. The problem is, at that point, the damage had already been done to the channel, and all that ended up happening was the live stream audience shrank. Whereas it didn't fix the channel's problems. I think that would be a longer term project. Like, I'd have to move the live stream and then also wait years for the algorithm to catch back up. In the meantime, the live stream was keeping the channel going. So it wasn't really something that I could abandon. It's fine. The way that the Patreon support is working out right now is enough people have joined the Patreon that it really doesn't matter what the numbers are anymore in terms of the channel. Like, I'm fine dealing with a smaller audience as long as I'm able to continue the work. And thanks to Patreon support, I am, so. Talon, thank you for the $50. Appreciate the support, Talon. Glad to see Shadowstone return. Thank you, as am I. I love the series. So glad I got to finish it. Alright, let's see. Just wanted to share. It's a good idea. I don't know if there's anyone's ever drawn a ghost with a dump truck booty before. But it is a good idea. Alright. I'm gonna try that. You know what? No risk, no reward. I'm gonna try that right here. I don't think it's super gonna work out, but I'm gonna give it my all. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely a dump truck booty right there. Let's see. I want to add something else to this. It might be too much. I had an idea, but I think it's gonna be too much, so I'm gonna avoid that. I think what I want to do here is I want to draw some fans of this ghost here. Checking it out. Umbra, thank you for the $2 for drawing my silly idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna add some stars and stuff. One more star. Alright. Yeah, I think that one's good. Add that one onto the pile. Thank you, Umbra, for the excellent idea. My noodles are being picked up. I got a noodle update. The noodles are in the process of being picked up. Kyle is picking them up. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle is currently at the noodle place picking up my noodles. Kyle, thank you. Appreciate it, Kyle. Greatly appreciate it. What a job Kyle's doing. Kyle has a 98% satisfaction rate. 500 something deliveries. Kyle is the best. Kyle is the best. Could go for some Thai noodles right now. Yeah, what kind of noodles do you like? What kind of Thai noodles? My go-to is always whatever it is that they call drunken noodles on the menu. I like the drunken noodles. That's a good percentage. Yeah, I think if you get under a certain percentage, the company punishes you in some way. So you don't see a lot of people with a lower percentage. I've never given a delivery driver a thumbs down. Even when there's been a problem, I don't want to impact someone's livelihood like that. These companies are draconian. Now, I know you think I'm gonna do a little bulb drawing here. I think I want to go for a kind of noodle because we're thinking about noodles right now. There's really no limit to the size that you can make these buds. As someone who used to do deliveries, sometimes it was my fault. A lot of times it was the kitchen that messed up the order, but I'd get blamed anyway. Yeah. Like, I just assume anything missing or whatever is a kitchen's fault. There's not a whole lot that a delivery driver can mess up outside of not delivering the food or stomping on it or something. But even if my food comes stomped on, I'm still not giving that thumbs down. Who knows what happened? Yeah, the delivery driver would have to, like, throw a rock through my window or something. For me to feel compelled to give a thumbs down on something. I have to break into my house and tie me to a chair and toss all the food in my face. And even then I'd be like, I don't know. Is this really worth it? Impacting this person's livelihood. I mean, I guess at that point it's, you know, may be dangerous for this delivery driver to be continuing to show up at people's homes, but Kyle steals your entire YouTube channel. Yeah, it's just Kyle on the channel now from now on. Kyle's locked me up in a cupboard. Everything you see is from Kyle now. These ghost drawing streams. The next time you see one, it'll be like, hello, it's me, Jason. Yeah. Thumbs up. This is something I don't usually do on this. On these drawings, but I'm gonna make some exclamation points around here. This is a rarity. You don't see this every day. I don't like to put these exclamation points on except in very specific circumstances. You know what? I was gonna draw more, but I think this is perfect. I think I've accidentally stumbled upon some sort of incredible pattern here. I think this looks like a star map or something. Like this has meaning. Wow. It's like the opening to West Side Story. Anyone here a fan of the opening sequence to the film version from the 1960s of West Side Story? What year was that? 61, yeah. I never seen it. It's got a great opening sequence. I miss when movies would have stuff like that, where what happens in the opening sequence of West Side Story. If you haven't seen the 1961 film version of West Side Story, imagine the screen opens with a blank color. I think it's red. It opens on some color, and there's a variety of lines in white, I believe. Although they might be black at the beginning. It's been a little bit. I forget exactly. And it starts playing the sort of opening medley of all the different themes that are going to be playing throughout the show. And you're just looking at some lines on a blank color, and occasionally the color shifts to another color. It shifts to like blue and green and all this. And the lines, you keep seeing the lines, and they're getting more distinct, and then at some point the theme is over, and it's doing the end of the theme. Dun 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 dun, and the lines start getting smaller, and on screen appears the words West Side Story, and then the screen fades away, and you realize that the lines have been an outline of the cityscape the whole time. This does go on for like 10 minutes or something, and just imagine going into a theater these days for a movie, and you sit down and you're looking at an overture. Yeah, it's the overture. That's the word I was looking for. You're just sitting there looking at a blank color with some lines on it as some music plays for like 10 minutes. Okay, it's 5 minutes, sorry. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Yeah, and the color shifts. The color changes. There's nothing else that happens. It's just the it's just the color. It's purple. Music is intense too. Yeah, the music's good. I don't want to get this copyright stuff. People running ads on this VOD or whatever, so I'm not gonna play the music. But it just goes on, and then you know, once it's at the end, oh yeah, it starts fading. It starts moving out. Here it goes. It's gonna start moving any moment now. There it goes. Ba 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 da 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 ba ba da. And then oh, it was the city. More movies should have stuff like that. That's my opinion. William, thank you for the 2 Canadian. That's a higher tier ghost drawing there. Yeah, it's a high tier ghost drawing. It's a rare one. Collector's edition. How are my noodles doing? Let me check on my noodles. Has Kyle got my noodles yet? Oh, Kyle has my order. Kyle's got my order. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle is taking care of my order. 517 deliveries. I'm not going to show... They have a picture of Kyle. I feel like that would be inappropriate to show Kyle's photo off on stream. Thank you, Kyle. Just ordered the Charlie CD. Didn't see anything on the Discord that it was coming out. Did I miss an announcement? Oh yeah, I mentioned it on the Video Game Valley last night, right at the end. But I haven't put out any videos or anything yet. It's this right here. Yeah. This was a test print that I did. It does have a misspelling. That's why I do test prints. But yeah, $10. It's on the Etsy. Each copy comes with a Pocket Man's card. Random Pocket Man's card. Oh, soup poop. And comes signed. I got a little sign space down here. Yeah. A lot of tracks. It's got the grand finale soundtrack stuff, incidental bonus tracks, classics, instrumental versions. Incidental, that's what I was. Yeah. Could auction test print for like $1 bajillion. I don't think really anyone would pay extra money for the test print version. There was actually one other problem with the test print version. I accidentally forgot to one of the tracks. So when I do my music and all this stuff, I do everything at 48 kilohertz, and CDs are 44.1, and I use a high quality conversions process to convert them for the CD, but I had forgot to convert one, and the auto conversion done by the program that I used to make the discs donked it up. So one of the tracks is all completely messed up sounding. I couldn't believe what a bad job it did. Like, I didn't even think it was possible to mess it up that bad. But it did. But it's fixed now. That's why I do the test copies. To find any problems. Love the Charlie the Unicorn finale. Incredible soundtrack perfection. Thank you. I'm very glad that you liked it. I'm happy with how it turned out. I think if you contact I Am 8-Bit or Fan Gamer about a print on vinyl, they might work with you. I'm very bad at reaching out to people like that, so I probably will never do that. And I'm not even 100% sure that there's enough of an interest. Like, just realistically. There's a few things that I've done that have sold pretty well, but I don't think a vinyl would necessarily be one of them. Sometimes you just gotta keep a line going. Put a banana in your ear. It's almost at 1 million hits on Spotify. Yeah. I think that there's definitely interest in people listening to the music, but I don't know that my fan base is the specific group of people who are going to want a vinyl version of the soundtrack. Like, it's not that there's no interest. It's just, is there enough interest to go through the very expensive process of getting vinyls made? And I think the answer is no. Watched Weekend by Godard last night. Thankful for the recommendation. Godard. I mean, Godard made a lot of masterpieces, including Weekend. I'm not a huge Godard fan myself, but I do have a great respect for the genuinely radical art that he made. I love the French New Wave, and Godard was one of the biggest, most influential voices in that movement, so it's very funny how much I genuinely just haven't enjoyed Godard's films. But I'm glad you liked Weekend. There's a lot of stuff in that like if you watch early FilmCow live action videos, you can really see the French New Wave's influence in my stuff. Just look at a Weekend. You know, a lot of people kind of walking around in the woods, meeting weird characters. Which is kind of all original, like, FilmCow live action stuff. It's all just French New Wave. Alright, what does this ghost go to say? I think this, you know what? I think this is indeed an instance of a ghost saying another ghost, but I think this ghost saying a happier ghost. My dad and I bond through your content. He's 61. Thought the Charlie finale was brilliant. Been watching since 2008. Thank you for continuing to watch the stuff for so long. You and your dad. Greatly appreciated. I'm glad you like this stuff. I need to sit down with Grumpy and watch the new Shadowstone episodes. I'm happy with how they're turning out. I can't wait to keep going. It's been nice, you know, working on the Charlie finale for so long. Like, became a miserable experience. I legit at various points thought I was simply going to die before finishing it. Like, not of old age, just of stress. I was actually gonna pass away. I was like, oh no, this is never gonna come out because I am going to die while making this. I had a lot of problems throughout the finale. Like there were some things that happened that gave me a lot of stress. Like right after the Kickstarter ended, there was a number of life event things that happened that were very bad, and I ended up having GERD issues, which made it so I couldn't record. It's like this stomach acid thing, and it really donked up my throat, and I simply could not record the voices. I just couldn't do it. Couldn't get those voices recorded. And so I decided to focus on the doing all the artwork all at once. Usually when I do the animations, I do them in steps. Like, I'll work on some voices, and then I'll work on some art, and I'll switch back and forth. And kind of being forced to do art all at once, and nothing but art, because there was nothing else I could work on, because I couldn't record the voices, really messed up my wrists. And there was about a year in which I suddenly couldn't really do any drawing either. Like, I could only draw for a handful of minutes at a time, because my wrists were just completely screwed up. And the process of working on the finale and actually getting it done was just kind of a nightmare for a while. Working on Shadowstone Park has been a lot nicer. Mostly because, you know, I'm doing an amount of work that I can get done every month and get something out there. And so I don't have to, you know, when you look at what you need to do to get something finished, and it's 10 million things, versus like, oh, I've got this handful of things that I need to do each month to get finished, and that's it. Psychologically, it's a big difference. You know, up until the Charlie finale was done, most of the time I still had 10 million things to do to get it finished. So, it's been nice. It's been nice working on the Shadowstone stuff. Yeah. I feel like I'm at a good place. Still got a bunch of work, but it's all good work. it's all good work. Having a good time with it. All right, I think this one's just about done. I want to add something to the bottom here, but not too much. Yeah, just an extra little bonus ghost. I don't think I'm gonna put anything around here, any dots or anything. I just kind of like the form this is taking. Do you have a clear vision for Shadowstone Park? Yeah, I mean, most of the series that I do, I have everything kind of mapped out from the beginning. Even a lot of seemingly nonsensical ones, like the Magical Realm of Horseman had a long-term plan. If it were to get picked up. My noodles will be here any minute. Yeah, they're arriving in 4 minutes. I guess I'll do one more ghost. I'm never gonna finish the Magical Realm of Horseman, so I've talked about that storyline. I did something that I love to do in the Magical Realm of Horseman, which is the title. The title was misleading. The Magical Realm of Horseman never made an appearance in that series. Horseman was actually from a different dimension. A Horseman came from a animal people dimension and had been sucked into a like mutant dimension through an experiment done by Orb, who was from a robot artificial intelligence dimension. And so there's gonna be like this ongoing storyline unfolding where like Orb was trying to get back to their own dimension. And doing a lot of experiments to get there. And Horseman did not really understand what had happened. Or why he was in a place with entirely different looking people than he had been previously. Hello, I'm ready for some ghost drawings. Well, we're almost done. The stream is almost over, because I do have some delicious noodles being delivered any minute now. So this is the last drawing that I'm able to do. Sorry. Apologies, Aaron. I gotta go eat those delicious noodles. What kind of noodles? I forget the exact type. It's a sort of ramen. Imagine you have a safe inside your house stacked full of ghost drawings. It's a cube. It's like this. The cube that I keep it in. So I guess that's kind of a safe. Yeah, let me put a sun here. Yeah. Yeah, I like this one, artistically. Yeah. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, here's the final group. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad a group. Well, gotta go get my noodles. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who's supporting on the Patreon. We've got 1,012 Patreon supporters. There's still time to get a ghost. Still plenty of time to get one of these ghosts. More in the future. Yeah, I want to make these streams a regular thing. I do gotta draw a lot of ghosts each month, so it's a nice way to get a batch of them done. Well, I'll see you all again at some point. Gonna go get those noodles. Farewell, everyone.